Namaste. Welcome back to the Runner Mobility series. Today's practice is a slower mobility focused flow. We will move with awareness, work with stability and control, and create a little bit more space in the body. No need to force anything here. Please move in a way that feels supportive for you. We won't need any props for today's class, but if you're used to working with props, you could have them handy. We will get started in Vajrasana today, stretching out our ankles. If this pose gives you grief, you could always slide a blanket under the shins and ankle. Place the palms on your thighs, roll the shoulders up and back once, and gently close down the eyes. Taking these first few moments to help us arrive into our practice. Just watching the flow of the breath in and out. Let's begin our practice with 3 rounds of cleansing breaths. You could add shoulder shrugs with those. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up towards the ears, crunch them up. Sigh out through the mouth as you lower the shoulders down. Couple of more. Inhale through the nose, shoulders up. Exhale through the mouth, shoulders down. Final round. And sigh out. Begin to deepen your breath in and out through the nose. Couple of more with that awareness. Slowly blink the eyes open. Welcome back. We will get started. Bring the arms out. Elbows can be soft. Inhale, open the chest for your cow back. Arch the spine. Option to look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Bring the hands towards each other. Continue. Seated cow and cat. Inhale, we expand, we squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, round. Eyes open or closed as we flow. 2 more rounds with your breath. Final round. Creating space in the front body and then the back body. Come back to neutral spine. Bring the hands by your side. We will do some shin lifts. So try lifting one shin and then the other. It doesn't matter how high you go. Just try to find your edge. Feel that stretch in your ankles. Keep going. One more each side. And then we will try to lift both the shins together. It does get a little bit intense, so if you're not able to do it, you could always lift one shin and then the other. Stay here. Final breath. Good job. Lower the knees down. We'll meet in tabletop, so face any short end of the mat. Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You could tap the feet down and then curl the toes. A little bit of rocking action back and forth. So take the shoulders past the wrist. On the exhale, send your hips towards the heels, countering that stretch in the ankles. Inhale forward, warming up the wrist. Exhale back. Couple of more. Final round. Keep the hips towards the heels. Perhaps you are able to lift the knees. Hover, neutral spine. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. Come back to table, bringing the knees a little closer to each other. We'll do one hip extension where the sole of the foot is going to face the ceiling, and then you'll bring the knee in, and then you'll do a fire hydrant abduction. Let's begin. Leg goes up, exhale, inhale down, exhale, open the hip. Inhale in, exhale up. We'll do total 5, making sure we are not arching in the spine as the leg goes up. 2 more in each direction. Final round. Open the hip and pause here. Nice. Another breath. Place the foot outside the right hand. We'll set up for lizard, taking the left knee back and towards the left side. Option to keep the back knee down, or if you're able to lift the back knee and then begin to rock back and forth. Could slide blocks under the hands. Couple of more. And then pause in your lizard. Lift the chest up. Another breath. If the back knee is lifted, lower it down and then take the right foot back. Find your table again. Shake out the hips. Take a little pause. And then we'll repeat this sequence on the other side. 1 extension in the hip, and then abduction, exhale out. No need to rush. Flow with your breath. Inhale in, exhale up. Inhale in, exhale out. 1 more in each direction. This time when you open the hip in your fire hydrant pause, you'll naturally lean towards the right side, but we want to keep it to a minimum. Another breath. Placing the foot outside the left hand, setting up for lizard on this side. Option to lift the back knee. You could come on your finger pads, begin to rock back and forth. And then just hold your lizard. Again, you could slide blocks under the hands, keep the back knee lifted, sink the hips down. Stay strong here. Another breath. Lower the back knee down, take the left foot back. We will turn to face the long end of our mat and we'll set up for our windshield wiper. Bring the feet nice and wide. If you're able to, keep the hands off the mat and then drop your knees on one side and then the other. If you have to support yourself, you could always lower the hands down. Continue. There's a tendency to, naturally you will notice that you're coming forward. Just gonna slide myself back. You could do the same. This time drop the knees over to your left side. So left shin is parallel to the short end of the mat and right thigh is parallel to the left shin. Place the hands either side of the left thigh and then begin to lift the right knee up. Inhale up, exhale down. Continue. Working on the external rotation of the hip. We'll do 5 in total. That's the magic number today. Open and hold. Doesn't matter how high the knee goes. Another breath. Now lower the knee down. We'll try to lift the right ankle. So internal rotation in the hip. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. 3 more. Final time, pause. Do not hold your breath, relax the shoulders, another breath, and release. Now we'll try to lift the knee and ankle both together. So lifting the leg up, exhale down. You would have to lean in the left hip, exhale down. If you're able to do this without any support, try that. Last one, hold up. But if it's lifting the hands is making you lean forward too much, keep the hands down. Another breath and relax. Good job. Let's come center. Let's sway the knees side to side, release any tension, and then we'll repeat this on the other side. Drop the knees to the right side now, bringing the front shin and back thigh parallel, 90 degrees at both knees if possible. Bring hands either side of the right thigh, and let's work by lifting the left knee up. Inhale up, chest facing the upper body, facing the short end of the mat. Now the knee stays down, ankle lifts up. Very common to notice one side more open than the other. One side stronger than the other. Now lifting the whole leg, but we are trying to create that evenness in the body in terms of strength and flexibility. So it's good to notice that and then work on that. Lift the whole leg up last time, pause. Hands can come off the mat. Another breath and release. Good job. Windshield wiper again, side to side. Well done. We will make our way into downward facing dog. So you could move through table into your upside down way. Generous bend in the knees as we work towards lengthening our spine, and then begin to pedal out the legs. Opening the hamstrings, let's bend the right knee, lengthening in the left leg, and try lifting the left toes to get a nice stretch in your calf. And switch, left knee bends, right extends. Try lifting the right toes. Another breath. Even bend in both knees, and then begin to walk towards the top of the mat. We'll come into forward fold. Again, hands can rest on blocks. Fold here. Let's bend in the left leg, right leg extends, and we'll twist to the right side. Right hand can come on the right hip. Lean forward into your toes slightly, twist a little deeper. Another breath. Bend the right knee, we'll take the same stretch on the other side. Right knee bends, left extends, we twist to the left. Unwind, slowly rounding the spine one vertebrae at a time. We'll rise up. Come into mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift. Inhale, palms on shins or thighs. Exhale, step the left foot back. Low lunge. Arms come up. If the knee is feeling sensitive, you could slide a blanket under the knee or fold the mat to cushion the knee. Another breath. Bring the left palm inside the right leg, right arm reaches up, revolve your lunge. You're going to do a little movement here. You might want to watch me first. So the right hand is going to reach forward, and then we are going to straighten the right leg and circle the arm at the same time. Inhale, lunge, chest forward, and then the chest is going to twist as we circle. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. So we are transitioning from lunge to half split. Last time. This time straighten the front leg and reach the right arm up. In your revolved half split, left hand can come close to you if you have to, like right under the shoulder, but if you're able to, keep it in line with the right foot. Another breath. Rebend the knee. Option to flow through your vinyasa. So lifting the back knee, stepping back into plank, knees up or down, chaturanga, cobra for back bend, and then downward facing dog. One breath here. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the right foot back this time, low lunge. Make adjustments. Arms reach up. Bringing the right hand inside the left leg, left arm reaches up. Stack the shoulders, turn the chest to the left side. We'll begin with our movement. Left arm is reaching forward, chest is going to face down towards the mat. Inhale here, exhale, straighten the left leg, lift the toes, come on your heel as you circle the arm. Lunge to half split. We're doing 5 in total. Last one we will hold. So circle the arm and only take it up and then straighten the front leg. Pause here. Place the right palm where it feels comfortable. Continue to curl the left toes. Final breath. Rebend the knee, option for a vinyasa, or you could just pause in down dog or take child's pose. We all meet in downward facing dog. We'll spend a few extra breaths here. So work on stretching the hamstrings a little bit more. You could increase the space between your hands and feet. Longer stance. Couple of more breaths. Another one. Now you could either step forward into Malasana Yogi Squat or join me and jump. If the heels don't quite reach the mat and you have a blanket handy, you could slide it under the heels or keep the heels lifted, hands in front of the heart, or you could support yourself by keeping the hands down on the mat. Wherever you are, lengthen through the spine, push those inner thighs away from each other. Another breath. Now we are going to do a little mobility work. So Coming into a narrower stance in our Malasana Yogi squat if we can, and then see if you can come into a toe pose from here. Knees together if possible, and then from there if we could come into Yogi squat. Continue. So working the muscles of the feet. Keep going. With control, we go back and forth. If you're feeling any burning sensation in your feet, I am with you on that. Let's do 3 more, and then we'll start concluding our practice, start winding down. Last one. Come into Malasana and pause there. I will turn towards the camera to show you. See if the feet can come even closer to each other. You want to add to the challenge, arms could go overhead. I'm just going to center myself. Squeeze the inner thighs. Couple of more breaths. And then support yourself to lower down, facing the short end of the mat, extending the legs long in Shital Dandasana. Shake out the legs. Let's stretch out the feet, pointing the toes, flexing them. And then some ankle rotations. And other direction. Nice. And then we bend the knees, come in the middle of the mat and lower ourselves down. Once you arrive on your back, hug the knees towards the chest. Palms can rest on the shins or behind the thighs. Gentle rock side to side, massaging the low spine. Feel free to grab a thin blanket and slide it under the hand if you have it handy. Come back center. Let's go into a figure 4 stretch. So left ankle on top of right thigh, hands behind the right thigh or on the right shin. A little push and pull action here, creating space in the left hip. Relaxing the shoulders, closing down the eyes. Lower the right foot down. Arms could come out into a T if you have the space, or cactus arms. Keep the figure 4, heel to the right foot to the right side, scoot the hips to the right, and then drop the knees to the left. So if you were to take a peek, right knee, right hip point, right shoulder would be in one line. If this is too intense for the right hip, left foot can lower down on the mat. Option to turn the head over to the right side. Slowly inviting the attention inwards as we come towards the end of our practice. Final breath. Bring the head back center. Release the left foot on the mat. Gather your knees up. You'll have to readjust the hips. And then let's do a figure 4 on the other side. Right ankle on top of left. grabbing the back of the left thigh or the shin. I like to press into my right inner thigh with the right forearm to deepen the stretch. Final breath. Let's release the left leg. Heel to the left toes to the left side of the mat this time. Scooting the hips to the left. Little bit of maneuvering to get into the stretch. And then lower the knees down to the right side. Option to turn the head to the left. Expanding the chest. Breathing here. Let's take one final breath. Turning the head back center, releasing the right foot down first, then we come back center. Purna Vayumuktasana, so bringing the knees to the chest, arms wrapping around the shins, head, neck, shoulders lift off. Keep the shoulders away from the ears as you give yourself a nice hug here. Lifting the upper body is completely optional here. Inhale to squeeze. Exhale, we release. Lower the head down. Any leg position for your final rest, Shavasana. Find a place where you can feel comfortable and be still for the next few moments. If you're running out of time, you could conclude your practice here or stay with me for the next few moments. We'll close with one round of cleansing breath. Inhale and sigh out. And release. Relax. Softening with each passing breath. Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling the fingers, the toes. Option for a full body stretch, bringing feet together, arms overhead, lengthen out. And then bending the knees, we make our way onto any side, making our pillow with the bottom arm into our fetal position. On the next breath, prop yourself up. Take your time. Any comfortable seat. You could always return to Vajrasana where we started. Closing down the eyes once we arrive. Palms in front of the heart. Taking a moment to notice the after effects of the practice. Perhaps there's a sense of space, lightness in the body and the mind. Bringing palms to the third eye, gently bowing, rubbing the palms into each other, placing the warm palms around the eyes, face, and blinking the eyes open with a smile. Thank you for joining me for this runner mobility series. I hope these practices continue to support your running as well as your overall recovery and mobility. Until next time, namaste.